yoga person in you.
Yeah. So, I wanted to introduce lang din to you guys the concept of Ikigai. So, Ikigai is actually a Japanese concept, no? Iki coming from the word life and Gai meaning results or effects. So first is why I wanted to share this with you guys then, no? What we need kasi right now talaga is to actually know our purpose talaga, to actually have better results in everything that we do, no? So, there's actually a four pillars here. So, growing up nga, di ba, parang we think that having a purpose is having a noble things to do, ganyan. Like, for example, we wanted to be a doctor, we wanted to be a firefighter, or even a soldier dahil we thought they are about saving lives, ganyan, etc. But actually, for this concept of Ikigai, so quick tip lang din, it's actually originated from Okinawa, which is an island in Japan din, no? They actually have the highest life expectancy. So meaning, ano nga bang secret nila behind this? That they are actually living a long and happy life.
Yeah.
So the four pillars, first, let's start with the profession. So profession meaning is something that what you are good at. So I think it doesn't just apply for us individually, but also for an organization, no? Like for example, for myself, I think I'm good at, for example, marketing stuff. That's actually what I wanted to do rin talaga, no? And then, actually, guys, we can make this more fun. You can also write those things then, or you can have it on your mind, written on your minds then.
Yeah.
So, what you're good at, and then for the next one is the vocation. So vocation naman is actually what you are being paid for. So it also apply for us individually and for an organization then. So we must have this specialty rin talaga in terms of ourselves then, no. As mentioned, we need to be specialist into one something then talaga for people to pay us for that. So, as an individual, we have our own vocation then, no? But for me, I wanted to give this one great meaning then, no? For me kasi, vocation is being able to pay then for what is your wants and what is your needs, no? And also helping out those people around you, like for example, your family. So just answer, guys, in your mind if you are actually fulfilling it, if it's a yes or no for you. Whatever it is, that's acceptable. That's yourself. That's how you perceive your life right now. And then for the next one is you have the mission. Mission is actually what the world needs. Are you fulfilling what actually our world is wanted us to do, no? Like for example, are we helping the community? Are we helping the world to actually be a better place for living for everyone, no? So just answer also with a yes or no. Whatever your answer, just keep it to yourself. And then for the last one, of course, is your passion. What you love to do. Are you able to do this, no, right now? That's actually the main reason. Kasi behind this concept kasi of Ikigai, you can really have a happy life or a purposeful life if you are missing at least one or two of those concepts, no?
So you have to have all.
Right now, yep, you have to have all to have a long life. That's actually what they wanted everyone to know, no? That's why nga kung sa Okinawa daw ganito ang life expectancy nila is high. So that's the main reason daw out of it. So I think when I passed by with this concept talaga, no, it actually needs deep self-exploration talaga. Kasi parang you can't go through with it easily. So siguro baka eventually naman talaga, no? Kasi as mentioned nga rin, life doesn't get easier but you get better lang all on the way, 'di ba? Parang for me actually, just to share lang din, I'm still in the process of discovering my Ikigai. So if you guys also wanted to discover your Ikigai, you should remind yourself then to those of your answers then that are in your head, and then siguro go back to it na lang din from time to time when you feel like it, and then ask yourself if you are able to fulfill those. So siguro naman we wanted, that's all our goal, 'di ba? To have a purpose siguro, 'di ba? Not just only for ourselves but also for our family and for the organization that we belong to, 'di ba? Parang it's a good thing for us to be motivated then to actually do the things that we need to do. So actually that's the concept of Ikigai. I hope you learn a lot from this concept because I've been embracing it since the moment I read it. Kasi talagang it's very important talaga. So also I'm a yoga person kasi. So talagang yung in terms of meditation, ganyan,
yes.
that's also what we need talaga right now, lalo na ngayon that we're feeling anxious because of the situation nga, because we doesn't know rin kung kailan ba magiging better lahat. So I think it's a good time for us to also reflect and meditate on ourselves talaga into what we wanted to do for our life talaga, and able for us to live a happy and longer life, diba?
Yep.
So if you have questions.
Yeah, actually, if I may share, because I'm a little bit older than you guys, and I know the concept of Ikigai and having a purpose in life. It's very it's a struggle, no, of having it. So like I mentioned, everything is a process. Your purpose also in life does not just simply exist. You have to go through a process of finding your Ikigai. So I know, as a young person, and then you see a concept like this, na, oh my God, I have to go through all of this. You have to be good at it. You have to like, get paid. Definitely, I went through all of those. No? So when I was younger, I thought my passion was to make films, right? So I dedicated my entire life, my entire time, my efforts, and money, all my resources, and I sacrificed a lot. So I thought I was living my purpose, making films, making stories, no, and being part of an industry that shares stories in such a creative manner, in such a innovative manner, no? So that's what I did, but I didn't find the love to it because I felt that it was so toxic for my health. It was so toxic for my mental health because I didn't get enough sleep. I didn't get enough exercise, and then my body went through everything, all those unhealthy lifestyle, and then the people you are with, they're so unhealthy. They smoke a lot, they do a lot of things, no, because that's how they cope with the industry. That's how they cope on how hard it is to be in that industry. So it was such a downfall for me to realize that I wasn't happy in my passion. So when I left the industry, I realized that your job, what you do, the things, the profession that you get paid for doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a certain career, no? So parang I don't need to be a filmmaker as a job to do films or to tell stories. So that's what I realized also, that you are not what your job is, right? You have to think of it in a more big picture type, that your passion doesn't need to be a career or a job. Your passion could be a hobby. Your passion could be as simple as, for example, numbers, right? You like data. You don't have to be a mathematician to live that passion, di ba? You can be an accountant, an entrepreneur, and still deal with numbers, di ba? You can be an analyst. You can be so many things because yun yung idea ng a lot of people, especially if you're younger, di ba? Your teachers would ask you, you're 6 or 7 years old, what do you want to be when you grow up, di ba?
Yeah.
You are expecting a career, di ba? Ayun yung answer na, you have to be a teacher, a doctor, a lawyer, ganyan. But what if I just want to be happy, di ba? That's my passion. I want to be happy. Di ba? If you're 7, 8 years old, you wouldn't say that because again, it's the
I
social
want to be
construct.
happy.
Di ba? Isipin mo yan, di ba? Preschool. What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be.
I want to be. Parang, di ba? You wouldn't know the most, again, the fundamentals, di ba? Before you settle on a job, you have to be happy first, di ba? So that's what you dapat aim for. You want to be happy in your life. You want to have okay, talaga. So the idea kasi it's instilled to us since preschool nga. What you want to be, it's the career talaga. But the later on in life, you realize that no, when you take away my job to be, I still have that person in me. Kumbaga, I can still associate myself with another thing. So there are things I love, the things that I'm good at. Yeah, like you mentioned, the things that the world needs for me to do, right? So that's a really good concept that you bring up. No? So yeah, and there are a lot of concepts in how you think of life, the different perspective, but definitely parang sabi mo kanina, it's all interconnected. Minsan you go into a cycle lang that the concepts, the fundamentals is the same, but it's worded differently, it's angled differently. Definitely, di ba? Fundamentals still the same. So that's my point.
And siguro you really have to go from series to series lang then to explore talaga.
Yeah. So don't get pressured na, hey, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I'm good at. That's fine. You develop all those things eventually. But also, I mean, you don't develop it just from nothing, di ba? You constantly have to work on it talaga and try different things. If you still don't know what you are good at, you try different things, di ba? You can't just sit there and parang hintayin mo na lang it would fall under the sky. I think I'm good at this. Diba? It's really starting to try new things, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, so we have 4 minutes. So I think I'm gonna pause this muna unless there are other questions. We have 3 minutes to talk about other questions, other like things for Jeka's slides. Do you have any comments pa?
So far, wala naman.
Okay. And what do you want to be when you grow up, Jel?
I wanna be super beach.
Sobrang luma naman.
Wala naman. Wala pa. Hindi ko pa alam.
Alright. Okay.